Hi friends, welcome to this channel. So today we're going to talk about MARPOL 7378. So MARPOL is International Convention for Prevention of Pollution from Ship. And most of the people have this question, why it is called MARPOL 7378. So the convention of MARPOL was adopted in 1973, but this convention was subsequently modified by the Protocol of 1978. And this was the important protocol of 78. So the name then which came into the existence was MARPOL 73 with the protocol of 78. So MARPOL 73, 78. So right now we have 6 annexes in total which are into the regulation, and there are 4 others which are proposed. The first 6 are written in green and the other 4 are written in black. So the Annex 1 talks about the prevention of pollution by oil, and it entered into force on 2nd of October 1983. The dates are important, so I need you guys to note it down. The date is 2nd October 1983. So this annex talks about any kind of oil pollution from ship, be it tanker, be it any kind of ship or some oil rig unit, anything. And if there's a oil pollution, whatever action, whatever happens, this is according to this annex. Another second one is regulation for control of pollution by noxious liquid substance in bulk. So this section, this annex talks about any kind of pollution caused by the noxious liquid substance which are carried in bulk. And this regulation came on 6th of April 1987. Then we had this third convention, which was third regulation, which was prevention of pollution by harmful substances carried in sea by in packaged form. So if there's a pollution due to anything which is carried into packaged form, like any kind of dunnage and any kind of boxes, cartons, and all those woods and everything which are used to protect the cargo. Once the ship is out, the cargo is already dispatched. So there these linings and these tonnage, how you deal with these kind of pollution, it is given in Annex 3. And this annex, this regulation came into force from 1st of July 1992. Remember guys, remember the dates. Then we have Annex 4, and this talks about regulation of prevention by the sewage of the ship. So what are the discharge criteria of the sewage and how to actually dispose, where to dispose, where not to dispose about the garbage is talked into this annex. And this annex came into force on 27 September 2003. Annex 5 is regulation for prevention of pollution by garbage from ships, and it entered into force from 31st December 1988, the Annex 5. Then we have Annex 6, which talks about the prevention of pollution. It is about the regulation from the air pollution which is caused due to ship. This regulation also came into force on 19th May 2005. So all these annexes, they have this various kind of certificate list, what certificates a ship need to carry, and what are the precautions, what are the checklist if these kind of pollution happen, what are the proper ways to dispose of these pollutants, I would say. So after like all this MARPOL thing, there have been like 4 new proposed annexes which will come into forces very soon. And if we talk about them, then the 7th one is the International Convention of Preventing Pollution from Ship by Ballast Water. As you guys know, ballast water is becoming a real problem, and there have been ballast water treatment plant and ballast water record keeping already on board. Everything is, already noted down. But to prevent the pollution, there are going to be strict regulation now, and this is a proposed annexes will soon catch up. Also, we have the eighth regulation, which is the prevention of pollution by anti-fouling paints from the ship. So we all know that ship had on the sides have those paints which protect the hull of the ship, but at the same time they have some little environmental effect, and it is now a cause of worry for many marine environment, marine life. So it is like becoming so much that the regulation has to be proposed for the anti-fouling paints. Then we have the ninth proposed annex, which is the regulation for prevention of pollution by the noise of the ship. So as you know, there is no ship in the world which is like totally noise free. They can be engine noise, and it can be even the fog signals, and it may not seem a big issue when in like open sea, but when you are near the port or a city, it is effective. And then the last 10th annex is about the regulation of prevention of pollution by the vibration of the ship. So this is the also new proposed annex. And apart from that, I'm gonna make another videos totally regarding all the annexes. We're gonna also cover the Oil Pollution Act and some major case studies about the marine pollution. So stay tuned.